Hello everyone, my name is Melanie and welcome back to A Slice of Heaven Homestead. Today, before we start preparing our carrots for the freezer, I wanted to let you know what exactly is blanching and why it's important. Okay, so what is blanching? Blanching in essence is taking your fresh vegetables, dropping them in a boiling pot of water for a couple of minutes, and then taking them out quickly just before you put them in the freezer. Why is that important, you ask? It's very simple. So vegetables have an enzyme in them. These enzymes will continue to work even while your vegetables are in the freezer. These enzymes will cause the loss of flavor, color, and texture for your vegetables. So if you do not blanch your vegetables before you put them in the freezer, they're going to come out brown, they're going to come out mushy, and they are going to come out just tasting gross. So that is essentially one of the reasons why you want to blanch your vegetables before putting them in the freezer. Now, blanching your vegetables will also kill any organisms that are on your vegetables. It will brighten their color and it will also lock in the vitamins. Now, I found a great little website here. It's called National Center for Home Food Preservation, and it tells you all about blanching and also has a wide list of different vegetables and their blanch times. Depending on how big they are, if they're chopped, if they're whole. It's actually a really great little website. So I will go ahead and link that down in the description below. Now, to prepare for blanching our carrots, I have a cutting board and a knife. I also have a scoop, some water that I will be bringing up to a boil, ice water, and then another bowl just for when I transfer the carrots out of the ice water, just having somewhere to put them. The scoop will make it easy to put the carrots into the boiling water and then also to scoop them out of each of the different compartments that I have. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this on high so I can get that water starting to boil. Now I am going to be chopping up my carrots. I will probably use them in stews or stir fry, but I definitely don't want to leave these ones whole. Now I have already washed these off. There's no need to skin them. You can leave the skins on. There are some little roots left over, so we'll just take those off when we come across them. Now these were the carrots that I took out of our grow pot just a couple of days ago. This is not all the carrots. I ended up giving some of our carrots over to our neighbor. And yeah, we got close to 8 pounds of carrots out of a little grow pot that was a foot in diameter. It was amazing. It was the first year that we had done grow pots, and the first year that I've had real success with carrots. Now I'll go ahead and link that up that way. I'll go ahead and link that episode up for you. Okay, our water is definitely boiling. Now when we put these in here, we're not going to put too much in at one time because we want that to come back up to a boil as quickly as it can. Probably going to put about half of them in there. Now when this returns to a rolling boil, I am going to set the timer for 2 minutes. Okay, that has come back up to a rolling boil, so I am setting this for 2 minutes. Now it's very important to get the timing on your vegetables, boiling your vegetables just right. If you underboil your vegetables, if you underblanch them, it could actually kick those enzymes into high gear and make your vegetables go bad even faster in the freezer. And then also you don't want to overblanch, because then you'll just end up with a big mushy mess. So make sure you follow those guidelines very specifically. Okay, I am going to move this off of the burner for just a minute. And this is when we take them out and put them directly into the ice bath. Now this essentially stops the cooking. If you skipped this part and you did not put them in an ice bath, those vegetables will continue to cook even after they're off of the stove, or even if you take them out of the water bath, they are still at a very high temperature. They'll continue to cook and then they will mush. So this stops the cooking process in its tracks. Okay, we'll go ahead and leave those in there for a minute, and we will continue this. Put that back on the boiler, and when that is up to boiling, we will add some more of our carrots. All right, that is back up to boiling. We're going to add the rest of our carrots here. And I'll wait to start the timer until that gets back up to a rolling boil. For now, let's go ahead and take our carrots out of the ice bath. Yeah, those are nice and cold. They are no longer cooking. And they will be fine to just wait over here until all of my carrots are done. It's almost there. While I'm waiting, I'll chop up some more. So for my last couple of boiling batches, I decided to make some of these carrots into cubes for stew. This will not change the boiling time from the sliced carrots to the cubed carrots, but it is a longer boiling time if you decide to leave carrots whole. Like if you're going to be blanching baby carrots, whole baby carrots, you would blanch them for 5 minutes instead of 2. But this, still just 2 minutes. Now since I do have 2 different purposes for these carrots, I am keeping the cubed ones separate. So while those last little carrots are chilling in their ice cold bath, I'm going to start bagging these ones up to put in the freezer. Now I'm going to go ahead and portion them out into portions that are just a one-time thing, so that I'm not making a huge bag and then having to defrost all of that bag all at once. So this portion will be good for just one meal. Squeeze as much air out as you can. And when I freeze my vegetables, I like to have them in kind of a thin layer. It makes for an easy time of defrosting them. If you squeeze them into a big ball, it's going to take a lot longer for those to defrost. Overall, we did pretty good. So there's 4 bags here. That's enough for 4 pots of stew. And then also 5 things of stir fry. Guys, spread a little kindness and encourage one another today. If you like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, we hope you find your slice of heaven too.